Interesting. Took me a little bit to go live. Strange. Very strange. Oh, usually it goes right to live, but it took like about 25 attempts. About 25 attempts. So I don't know how long this live is going to last. Yeah. But do we ever know? Nunya, Texas on the back 20 afternoon. Late afternoon. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah, my pile of gear. Arkansas living. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah. Evening. Yeah, it's getting. I still got the sun here in Ohio, here in Northeast Ohio, I don't know. They call it Northeast, I guess. But yeah. So something I was reflecting on, and just watching. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna. I really don't care actually. I think it's a very uh, interesting thing to talk about. That is predators. F home to C. So you know, a lot of you guys, a lot of us roam. We roam the internet of things. We go from community to community to community to community. We go into live streams. We mess around. We chat and we talk and chit chat, talk shit post, have fun. You know, pass on very important information to each other. So, all right, Joe, what's up? Joe Morgan. So, just watching how things play out. Obviously, you guys probably know uh, the drama. It's, the drama. But it's drama that really it doesn't have to be drama, but it kind of does, doesn't it? Anyone that's a creator, always good to see you too, Joe Morgan. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to read chat and talk, so maybe I should just step away from chat for a minute. You know, as creators, we're all communicators. Uh, what's up, Barry? And that's what we do, is we communicate. That's what this platform that we're on allows us to do. Whether we do it creatively or we do it for an informative way, uh, you know, if we're passing on. All right on, Jim Bob. Um, we do this for many reasons, and it's to convey a message. Um, and however we convey that message is that's that's up to our creative license. That being said, anything outside of that is fair game. It's like you're talking to a group of people. And mind you, we don't meet each other on a daily basis. Maybe some of you guys do. Um, sometimes we converse and talk and text each other as well. I mean, that's the great thing about this social media platform. Rip Curl, hey, Random JL, hey. So yeah, a lot of you guys know there's always drama, and everybody has something to say about that drama. And it's either it comes up, and whether it's a shit show or it's an actual legit thing, right? um, who knows? But it's out there. We're we're just talking, and people are going to gossip and rumor and you know say this and then say that. And it seems like that anything that anyone says travels at the speed of light. And it becomes a thing. Um, So, but this was I had originally wanted to talk about predators. There is predators in the world, and so to put things in kind of a perspective, we kind of live in a bubble, especially all of us in this prepping community and you know, this social media platform that we have friends and can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that? I don't know. I hope you can't see that on the live stream. But Orf Shore, hey, welcome. So we do a lot of that. And as a as funny how farts travel at the speed of smell and drama speds at the speed of shit. Right. Aaron, welcome. Uh your stream is blurry. Yeah, probably Barry. Any kind of issues that you have is definitely on your end. I have none whatsoever here. Uh, can't see your notifications. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I did try to go live like 25 times. So, and as creators on our live streams, we try to police each other. Really, Kim, Keith, uh, SKM, Keith. Okay, right on. Uh, so, hey, Zael. Right. I'm sure that this is a definitely, but I like to let it down for the Sunday because that's just what I do. I like to just relax and chill and let my hair down. Right. You ladies can relate, and you guys, anybody that keeps their hair up and back and constricted and confined, you just want to take all that shit down, right? So anyway, back to the point, back to my reflections. We Jay Bell, hey, uh, we get into these chats and we get emotional. A lot of emotional weight is placed on words. And then that yeah, right, Joe. We and then we sympathize, oh, that's my friend. You ain't gonna talk shit about my friend, motherfucker. And that's when bad things are happening and things are said. But as a whole, as a whole community, and we are a very tight knit community. Only a few thousand of us. Uh, yeah, yeah, and that's what social media has been designed to do, is to make you emotional when something comes up. We all know. We all know. We've all seen it. The shit posting, the lies, the constant fucking lies. Milo on the ready. Milo on the ready. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. And we get that on a constant, regular basis. It happens. It is something that it's cyber warfare. I mean, what we're dealing with on this in this world of information is cyber warfare. Is psyops. Cyber warfare, psyops. It's going right to your. How can I get into your head? Well, I can talk some shit, tell some lies. Boom, there you go. You're done. I got you. Right? So we need to be very, very careful of doing that to ourselves. So I don't know how prolific you guys go out into the internet and check out things. There is a whole fucking world of nastiness and Sophia B. I don't know if you're around. Total fuck filth. Seriously. And people make a living at that. I mean, people will stream themselves 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, being nothing but a fucking train wreck. They get money for drinking a whole fifth of vodka and then passing out butt ass naked, shitting on themselves in a ditch. And people are paying big money for that. And then on top of that, there's a lot of creators that go after each other, and they literally go after. They show up, dox them. Somebody got shot. I mean, people lose their shit all the time. Um, it's a very personal thing, but we are casualty vampires, and we cannot turn away. We cannot. Right, Joe. Yeah. I mean, what is couth and what is uncouth? So, YouTube, it's a pretty good program, platform. It doesn't allow for a lot of that craziness to go on. Um, how do you explain color to a blind person? It's all about the smell, Keith. It's all about the smell. Yeah, red has a smell. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I mean. Shit posting. But we do it in such a way that it's cool. We've all been in the lives. Keith, of course, Prepper 101 and his ex-wife or his mother-in-law. I mean, Ark living. He's famous for all that, and it's good fun. It's trolling at its finest, and it lightens the Hutch. I mean, Hutch and Backwoods and their banter back and forth. Tribe and Just Josh and their spicy conversations, man. It is Digital Hawk. Hey, what's up? It's all meant to, all May 6th now. Hey, thank you. Welcome to Lackluster Fridays. So we get a lot of butthurt, a lot of people get butthurt. Oh, Love Raid. Oh shit. Take cover, everyone. Into the cage. Love Raid. Take cover. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Lackluster Fridays. Yeah, I mean, Venture with D's. What's up? Hey, I know you. Devil Dog. Yep. Speaking of Devil Dog, cover your loincloth. Here they come. Patriot VW. Hey, thank you very much. A lot of these people I know. Camel Carl. Yeah. The one-hit wonder, guys. Camel Car. Yes, it is Devil Dog. That is true. So, Semper Fi. Hoorah. Yut. Yep, that's right. Oh, hey, hello. Welcome. Homestead Oz. G'day, mate. G'day. Roger that. Man, this is great. Hard luck survival. Happy Mother's Day. All you mothers out there and all you potential mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. This is what this day is all about, right? I hope you called your moms. I hope you talked to your moms, living or dead. Because consciousness does survive death. So, love Rage. Yeah, man, this is great. Thank you very much. Rage in the Cage. Yeah. Right. And that's what we are. We are a community. We are friends. We talk to each other. And, there's going to be things that are said that create butthurt. Caterwonky. Hey, I know you. And so we have to be able to, brush that shit aside. Not be, thank you very much, Dees. Thank you. Chuck C. Hey, thanks, Rob. Hoorah! Yes, to a family that works together. Right on. Came here randomly. Missed the love bomb from Kate Cat Vidi. All right. Thank you, Daryl. Show me your war face. That's not a war face. That's a war face. Need some work. Yep, I know every freaking line in that movie. Gunny Arlie Ermy. Yep, thank you. Hey, Kicking It Homestead. All right. 26-year vet. Right on, man. Right on. I only did 4, and that's all I got. That's all I got for me. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is true. The pack is never off. Wow, badass, Joe. The pack is never off. The boots are always strapped on. Can't get away from it. right, random JL. I mean, it is. I mean, it's we. Oh shit! Damn, Rob Vet. Thank you very very much. This is just the rantings of a madman. I mean, really, it is. This is exact. This is what I do. I just rant, and if it helps, it helps. It helps me. It helps me to. Yeah, we got a lot of vets, right? You know, so it's very important to keep things civil for yourself. I mean, you know, the emotional. I must admit, there were some times when I got a little emotional and showed my ass. Poetic rants, I like that. Digital Hawk, yeah. When we need that, right? Digital Hawk, creative people need an outlet, or we go batshit crazy. You know, and folks, let me tell you something. You are more creative than you think, and don't let people tell you, fuck that. You know, explore your creativity. Whatever your vehicle is, be it painting, be it writing, be it carving, be it. I mean, I made a fucking axe, you know, and carved a bunch of runes in it, and you know, this is my art piece. You know, this is my little quick little thing I do, and everything I do here, from trial by axe to everything, the little shorts I make, all that stuff. It's a way of getting my creative outlet, you know, getting my creative juices flowing, and you know, being creative. All right, there's one thing about being analytical and being creative. It's another thing for being both, because now you have a way. I'm a win-win. Hey, you have a way of having a creative solution to a problem. You know, yes. Remember, every day, never forget. Yeah. Um, and that helps. That really does help. So please enjoy explore the creativity. You know, um, so what we have before we had social media, we had cooler, you know, office water cooler talk. You know, hey, did you hear about John? Yes, he had a little swingers party last night. Yeah, I was there. Oh, really? Next thing you know, it's a game of telephone, and it gets back to John, and you know he was having a rape party with pigs. What? No. It was just a great time, and people had some fun. Excuse me for a minute, folks. Yeah, the transmissions. I gotta do the transmissions. Charity, no, no. Oh, you're not gonna stop, are you? Okay. All right, all right. I have to feed the beast. Please stand by. The beast must be fed. She must be given her pound of flesh. Here you go. Enjoy. Oh wait, leave me alone. You know. Hey, thank you. Hey, I'm glad to have you here, Rob. I'm nothing without you guys. Yeah. Yeah. She loves these beef esophagus strips. They stink like high heaven. And she loves them. So tin tack, all right. And so you guys, a lot of you guys know. I mean, there's a lot of drama, and I don't want to specifically talk about who and what and uh oh shit. Hard luck survival. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Um, but it is good to see when people can talk it out and come to some kind of terms. Because in the real world, shit gets handled, right? Shit gets handled. What'd you say about my mama? Bam, there you go. You just got your ass whooped. So here in this type of social media community, is this interweb of this world of interweb of things. You know, we don't have that. You know, we have complete amenity. You know, most people don't even show their face. Jewish redneck. Hey, I know you. Jewish redneck pepper. Yep. So get her done. Got her did. So it's very important if we're going to be a community, is a wide world web of wacky bullshit. That's correct. Uh, that's true. That's true, Jo. That is true. But you know, even with you gotta go into it with a arbitrary kind of yeah, Barry, too many keyboard warriors, um too many. You got to go into it with an arbitrary state of mind. You know, hey, step away from it, get your emotions out of it, and look at it with a critical mind, and understand the other person is going to be extremely fucking emotional. And a lot of these things that we learn in school with crisis resolution. You know, well, you're a fatso. Well, you're a poo poo head. Well, let's fight. Oh, you broke my nose. I'm telling my mommy. Don't tell your mommy. Your mommy is going to burn down the house. She is going to go hell, and she's coming. She's coming with an axe. Your dad's probably going to say, "That's nice, son. Go play." I mean, that's what's going to happen. Did y'all fight about it? He's going to ask questions. Uh-huh. Did you hit him back? Yeah. Did he hit you? Yeah. Did you cry? Yeah. Did he cry? Yeah. Okay, good. Bye. It's okay. It's a learning experience, right? We learn how to deal with crisis and crisis in our lives. That's the first time that we figure shit out. That we learn how to. Yeah, but did you die? No. Esmore, hey, welcome. Uh, and so you see it a lot in this new, especially in this woke thing, is that you see a lot of butthurt going on in the youth, and they all just want to go. Let's go, let's go. Oh, you're a rancher. We got some ranchers up in here. Yeah, right to go. Way to go, Rob Vet. Sorry, folks, I'm having a little issue with my speaking. Yeah, I'm not having a headache or anything, but aren't TBIs fun? Personal attacks mean it's someone's ass. Yeah, but I look at it this way. Uh, I've been cussed out. I've been called stupid names on the internet, and I'm just like, okay. I've done both. I've engaged and went in fucking four bore full bore, boom boom boom, let's go. And then I backed off and said, hey, who cares? I don't care. You want to call me all these names, then you're a fucking idiot. And whatever. Yeah, I mean, and that's the same thing. I've been to prison, and a lot of you guys, I don't know if you've ever seen prison. There's not a lot of shit talking in prison. It's just not. It's really not. If it is, it's amongst friends. And if there is some shit talking going on, then somebody's getting stabbed. I mean, in the middle of the night, it's a stabbing. It's somebody getting shanked. For some stupid shit they said, and that's how it works. Right. Well, that's the great thing about this social media platform is that we can talk shit. We can say things and get away with it. There's no consequences, is there? And you know what? That's the way it's supposed to be. That's it. If something I say if something I say offends you, then maybe you need to be offended. That's the questions you need to ask yourself. Why am I offended? Okay, it's a personal attack. All right. Well, maybe, just maybe, they are attacking me because they see something in me that they hate in themselves. It's usually that's, if you want to go, psychological there, bust out the psychological, it's what they call acting out, right? Chuck, see, yeah, I understand that. And I understand that too in myself. I like to, I like to be the protector. Oh no, hell no, you didn't do that. Back up. I did my life as a bouncer and security, and obviously, prison guard and Marine and all that stuff. So, that's in me to protect, but, there's some times when you just gotta, nope, I'm gonna watch this play out. uh, it's, and because just getting involved in something of that nature is when you try to break up a shit fest, you usually get shit on you. So it's kind of best to step back and let the shit fly, if you may. Seymour Cannabis, yeah, cheers, skull. I've already been there, Seymour. We're good. We're good over here. But that's what we need to do. And that's what we do in our regular everyday lives too. That's how we conduct ourselves. If you're working with a bunch of people are stupid. People are fucking stupid, fucking idiots. We know this. Joe Q Public is a fucking asshole. And so is that fucking bitch, his wife, Karen. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, if you ever worked in the service industry, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So people suck, and so do your employees, your coworkers. So we have to hold our tongue, don't we? Barry, I like that one. So we have to deal with that. We have to say, okay, all right, and deal with it. I work customer service at Walmart. For me to say, okay, that's enough, calm down, is when this guy brought in a used charcoal grill and said that it didn't work, and he wanted his money back, even though the grill still had burnt pieces of chicken on it. He said the grill didn't work. You, sir, are an asshole. So, shit like that. There's always that. Well, fuck you and fuck you. I want to speak to your fucking manager. And you're like, okay, well, fine. Yeah, that's a great Sister Marie. Absolutely. And hey, welcome. Is it going to make a difference? Yeah. Getting involved, losing your fucking cool, which I have. I had a really big problem with that. But trying to be creative and turn it over. You guys are fucking me up. That's funny. But having to deal with that in society, real life shit, working for the public, working in the public, you just got to be cool, and you got to deal with all these people shit. It can drive you to drinking, smoking, doing drugs, fighting. Some people even commit suicide. So it's very easy for people to take advantage of that. So with that being said, you guys know that there's a whole nother world out there of pure fucking shit. And it's real. The whole world is full of it. Doesn't matter where you go. There's always assholes in the midst, right? So how you deal with that, how you navigate that, it's how that you survive. You have to be able to survive. Easily butt hurt toe. Yeah. The pain. Exactly. I mean, that's somebody you got to look at. Like, yeah, whatever. Oh well. So what? Moving on. Right, Harvest Every Moon. I mean, that's a very. We have more pressing issues to deal with. But an asshole, right, Chucksy? And sometimes that is needed. It's a little tough love. A teachable moment is needed to bring that. Wow. I bet. Yeah, it is. It's communication, and we all know each other. That's the thing. We all know each other or know of each other, and so yeah, there's going to be some butt hurt and there's going to be some guilt by association. But you know, there is freedom here. We get to go wherever the fuck we want. You know, and it's none of your business what I do, or who I talk to, or what chats that I go into, or what live streams I go into. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, if you want to make it your business, then fine. Be that petty. You know, fine. I mean, we might find it enjoyable and entertaining. Like, oh, what's that saying? Oh, bless her heart. Bless his heart. Right? Yeah. Bless your heart. That's a southern saying. I never really cared for it much, but it's kind of, you know, like, okay, whatever. Right. But, you know, having a big heart and being helpful also leads to being taken advantage of a lot. I learned that the hard way. Um, but still, I have to stay to my convictions and help anyway. You know, that's just the way it is. Uh, bless your little heart. All right, fat man. Why are you not blue? Yeah, right, fat man. Thank you for clarification on that subject matter. So, at Tanya, hey, what's up? So that's pretty much it. Peace, love, and all to y'all. Jesus, Christ, Jesus, Yeshua. Yeah, his real name, Yeshua. Uh, interesting. Interesting character, right? So don't let this social media thing give you butthurtitis, you know? Don't you got to have some tough skin and you got to have a big heart and you got to have somewhat of a cool demeanor, you know? Charity, yeah, she just got her sky is up. Yes, it is. Uh, that's Florida talk. Florida talk. Uh, but in this world of social media, there are predators. And these predators will prey on the emotional, on the weak, on the compromised. And they get off on it. They get off on the control factor and the troll factor and seeing how far they can take it. And who knows what they're doing in the background. Strange, crazy little monkeys they are. I don't know if you guys know my little background. You know, I've dealt with a lot of predators. Yeah, bad monkey. uh, yes, they're right outside my window. They have a nest right in the tree right next to my freaking thing. It's great. And now they're flying up. Oh, it's a finch. Hey, finch. What's up, finch? Family of finch on one side, and there's robins on the other, and the cranberry cram apple trees, which are beautiful coming into bloom. So yeah, but these predators. What birds? I don't hear no birds, right? Little old Virginia Beach or Virginia roots. Virginia Beach. Yeah, my mind is going squirrely. Looney Tunes, right? Da 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 da. We just might get a spring. Who knows? But there are people out there, and you know they like to drop things. They like to drop, you know, things, and they don't care about your family, you know. And even if they do live in an apartment or a homestead, then see what I did there. But please refer to my video about codes and. But anyway, yeah, we know them. We know them. We know their game. We know what they're gonna do. But fuck them. You know. If you know my background, you know that I've dealt with a lot of these sigma zeta predators. They are not alpha. And if they ever meet an alpha, they absolutely turn into a beta, right? So, right, yeah, right. Hey, thank you very much, Hard Luck. Kevin is here. Welcome. So, I've had to deal with them hands on many times, and some I've had to hunt down. So, you know, to all you predators out there, here's the face of a real predator. I will find you. Done it many times. So there's a whole group, there's a whole organization of people out there that will do exactly that. I'm not making promises. I'm an old man now. Yeah. But old age and treachery will always overcome youth and vigor. And that random GL is chivalry. The chivalry in me ignites the predator in me. That protective predator that says, "Oh, we got a little wolf. We got a little beta wolf that's hunting down our sheep. Well, let's go kill it. Let's go grab our axes, grab our bow and arrows, our spears. Let's go hunt this thing down. Be charming." That's from a tribal mentality. That's right, Rooster. Bug out. Welcome. Oh, you're in Lubbock, Texas now. Wow. That we exist. Okay, predators. Okay, you pedophiles. You predatorial. Predators of women. We exist. We can find you. We can hunt you down. We can make your life absolutely miserable. And they know this. They know this because a lot of them have spent time in jail for what they've done. So they know they have to fly under the radar. And hope we're not watching or smelling, because we can smell you too. Well, with that being said, was not oftentimes, this is historically talking, the man was oftentimes not there. It's a feeding frenzy. The man is often working or, hunting. And so the women are off to war. So men were away from the home. The women, the children were exposed. And this ties into Mother's Day. This is going to be a crazy mashup, right? So Mother's Day, right? So women, mothers, had to be very, very alert and protective of their young and themselves from the other predators, the beta male predator, the one that didn't go to war, the one that's been lurking in the shadows, rubbing one off to your likeness. Well, there's some creeps out there. S. Moore, can you see it? No. I don't know if you can see it. You can probably hear it, right? Burp, burp. Yeah. It's always going to be there, Kevin. The number 2 bitch man. Yeah. So that the woman, the mother, had to always be ever vigilant against that. Ever vigilant. And so, it could be the neighbor, it could be whatever, right? It could be whoever, whatever, but it's that number 2 bit, what Chuck calls. Yeah. They're always going to be, I call them liars in wait. They sit around. Right on, Tanya. Thank you very much for hanging out with us in Sunday Reflections. That's where that that's where mothers and women really excelled. They had to protect, you know, yeah, the frontier, all of it. Yeah, I mean, they had shotguns, they had knives, they had axes. You know, they did other creative things because the man, the predator, the beta male man, he knows like what you see me neither, right? He knows that he can overpower that woman, and that gives him some type of power because they have that sociopathic need for to overpower someone because they lack that in themselves. Uh, you know, it's like the old veterans where the beautiful woman left alone on the ranch. Here's a noise outside, and she walks out with a badass long rifle and still looks good doing it. That's right. That's right, Barry. Yep. Girls with guns. Great thing. It's a beautiful thing. Um, so, women, mothers, had to be smarter than the overpowering male that was coming to get his kicks, right? To do his thing. Uh, yeah, Joe Morgan. Yeah. And the prison's full of them. And there is justice. Even though this world is trying to make pedophilia a normal thing, we're not going to allow that. We're just not. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. I I'll tell you a story. I was 8 or 9 years old, and I lived in the projects up in the hood in a place called Jackson, Tennessee. Uh, Royal Arms Apartments, Lincoln Court, but we had a maintenance man that was he was he was a bit off, and he was known to come in the house and diddle with the kids while the moms were not home because he was the maintenance man. He had the key and he did his thing. Uh, so one day, uh, he came in. I was at home. I was at home. My mom was up asleep. She had just given birth to my baby brother. And he comes walking in the door. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I'm like 8 or 9 years old. I'm yelling, cussing, screaming. He's like, shh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm just here to do this and do that. And you know, his zipper was unzipped. And his thing was hanging out. I'm like, Mom. My mom was not to be seen. She heard me, but she just couldn't do anything. She was drugged up, and so I ran to the kitchen. I grabbed all the knives I can, and I'm throwing them and yelling and screaming. And finally, my sister comes down and goes, "What's going on?" She grabs a broom, and we're fighting this grown ass man with his dick hanging out, you know, out the door. And finally, he gets out the door and he zips up his thing. Finally, my mom gets down the stairs. My brother, he's asleep or crying in the crib. And she's, my mom's in pain. She just gave birth, and to my baby brother. And she's like, she is whooped. She just gave birth, right? And automatically she's seen the situation, grabbed one of my knives, and went into "I will kill you" mode, and, and pointed that knife at him. And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch! I will kill you, you and you and you. I'm going to kill all of you." The maintenance man said this out in the ghetto. Everybody's coming outside going, "What the fuck?" And I said, "Mom, he had his tallywhacker out." What? She was ready to kill. So what happened after that was a very interesting thing indeed, is that somehow he wound up in a vacant apartment tied up. Fuck. Phone call. Somehow he wound up tied up in in a vacant apartment, beaten, bloodied, castrated, and his tongue had been twisted to the point where it was bleeding. Anyway, it's called a tongue twister. That was a calling card, if you will. I know, random. They've been trying to hit me up for a long time, but yeah, I'm alive. They might knock on the door. Who knows? I'm sorry, Auslander. Yeah, it's Monday there, right? Sorry about that. But that was justice back in the day. That was in the 80s. And of course, they came to my mom, and told her what had happened and not to worry, this will never happen again with that guy. These were men that they had families, they had wives, they had kids, and it came out, of course, that he had done this across, and the people had had enough. And finally, my mom, us, the family, with our knives and our broom, chasing this pedophile out of our house, was the last straw for them, for these men, for these true men, the true predator, the alpha male, the apex predator of the fucking world. Nothing is more dangerous than a man. Humankind. Think about it. We've killed everything. What's up, Guardsman? So these men got together and handled business. Nothing else was said. Cops were not called. The guy quietly disappeared after he spent some time in the hospital. That's how it was handled. To the olive groves, yeah. I mean, so that's a story for my youth. And I have a story as well about Steve. You know about Steve. Steve went from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Indonesia to hunt down a pedophile rapist that raped and killed a 13-year-old. And that's in the archives of my video. Steve, yeah. I knew a guy named Steve. So we're out there, folks. We're out there. That's why I know there's hope. That's why I know there's hope for humanity. Because we have a self-correcting system. We do. We absolutely do. Yeah. And, one could say that, what people say on this social media platform with their shit posting and their stalking and, words only hurt if you give them credos. Machetes. Now you're talking, Daryl. Yes, North Shore, Betty the Machete. This right here is the Mad Judge. It is, Guardsman. It still is. It still is. Right, Chuck. Right. Endurance, patience. Predatorial. Yeah. There have been so many other stories, man. I mean, super cops that spend their lives chasing down these pedophiles, and sacrificing everything, even their sanity, to bring these beasts, these monsters to justice. But the aftermath, it's always the aftermath. So that's something that we've always dealt with. And whether shift happens or not, or, a famine or whatever, there's always going to be some crazies out there. But there's always going to be the good kind of crazy, you know? So there's always going to be that. Yeah. Now, that's not to say that the depravity of mankind will not, you know, will never go away. Will go away. It won't. It will always be there. We have to continuously and gradually evolve. It's going to take a very long fucking time for us to do that. And no wokeness, no great reset is going to do that for us. If anything, it's going to cause more conflicts. And when pushed to that point, there's only one resolution. That is right, Gubnal. Gubnal. That's a beautiful sound sometimes. I like the sound of wood. Well, actually, I shouldn't because I've been bashed in the head with a baseball bat before. But it makes a very distinctive sound. Dunk. That wood reverberation. Anyway, but I mean, I'm not trying to condone violence or anything of that nature. I'm not trying to spread that. I'm just merely observing what goes on and what has gone on, and with that, we can kind of predict the future, can't we? We are this brain housing group of ours. This thinking meat is an amazing probability machine. But with that being said, okay, in the same context, right, is that we do have a way of kind of overblowing it, jumping to conclusions. Many a lynch mob were guilty of this. Where, it was one guy who said that guy did this, and the torches and the pitchforks came out, and there was a hanging on the riverside, or town square, or a stoning. Yeah, wow. Right? Yeah, so we're out there, right? Right, Chuck, Occam's razor. We are out there. Yeah, Kings of New York, yeah. Yeah, Rooster, yeah. You have to watch out for that lynch mob mentality. You really do, and you have to. That's where that critical thinking comes from, and you have to adopt that whole detective investigative mindset, and not proceed with the uh, with the lynching until you're absolutely certain and absolutely sure, and it's concrete, ground based in ground whole cold hard facts that yes, this guy needs some killing. But oftentimes than not, that was not the case. It just happened. Emotions got involved, and even though social media is we're all just talkers. I mean, we all talk shit. Snitches get stitches. Yep, Boss Lender, absolutely. Please, guys, drop your links. All you creators, drop your links. Shameless plugs. Please do it, because a lot of you creators out here in this chat are badass, and you have a great message to share, and it will help people. So please share your links. So that's always a standing order around here. And we are a bit of, I dare say, intellectuals, but we are around here. So yeah, even if we are a little mad, the perfect advisor. Anyway, same thing can happen in social media, and I have to actually say that I was guilty of that myself with the Grima, the Blathorn, and his excommunicato, his banishment. But it was grounded in absolute concrete fact. So that's why I went ahead and did things, and said the things. So other things you just kind of step away from and watch. Did you really watch 13th Warrior earlier? Yeah. Uh, and Kevin, okay, that movie, pure, pure. It's pure Hollywood, and it comes from a story from Ibn Falahin, and he had a very um, unsightly look at the Danes at the time that were. Uh, so it's a triple lie, if you will. So really don't know. Lo there do I see my father, my brother, my sister, my mother's. Lo there do I see the line of my people all the way back to the beginning. That saying is never really a saying that has been concreted. Creator Cast of the Island of Misfits, Dillers, he actually said what he did in a less truthful version and wasn't even sorry other than people got mad. Yes. Yeah, we remember that, Joe. Yeah, he and that's the thing, right? Is that they try to be clearly he was people like him, they're sociopaths, and they're going to play people, and they're going to try to make what they did okay. And I did it because who gives a fuck why you did it? You did that shit. Just like this guy. Yeah, the old bummer. He it's an absolute fact that uh, throughout the course of his young life, he had sex with older white men for money. Some would say that's why Mr. Barack came to power, because he fucked the right white man. uh, the 2000 Mules. Yeah, check out the 2000 Mules. That's pretty good stuff there. Yeah, yeah, that was really really good. The way they did that, really good. You know, they use technology. How about that? The same technology they use against us is the same technology we can use against them, and to find the truth. No, the chicken feet. Here we go. Hey, you guys want a treat? Check out the chicken feet. Really. Uh, Hutch Homestead. Hey, what's up? Random JL. I love the chicken. It's a feel good. Even though that song is a plague. It's in my head. It's stuck. And the dance. But I like Random GL's version of the chicken song, and I believe you all will as well. What's up, Garrett? It's it's a I like how the little I might be giving away too much intel, but the one female chicken foot even has her fingernails painted. I mean, every detail has been taken accounted for. The guy in his little little suit. Check out the chicken feet video, please. You want a feel good random laugh? Yes, you painted the nails. It's got a little hair. It was pretty neat. Red dress, guy in a tuxedo, and they're dancing. She does the things, 100%. And see, that's that creative juice, man. That's that creative juice flowing that we need to get out. I too have my own chicken video. The great Rustafar. You know, but that was a funny one. I like doing stuff like this. They're really hard to do. But that's how shit's handled. Going back, and we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see a lot more of that in the future. Hutch, we just came off your live. You can talk about your hey, what's up, Auntie T? Yes, Charity says hi. Oh, she's napping after her like seventh treat. But yeah, Hutch, you can talk about your conflict resolution you had, with that you just came off your live stream with. I'm not going to allude to that because that's your business. You talk about it if you wish. But yeah, it's interesting. To be able to have that conflict resolution and to understand, okay, wait a minute, I can't just walk over there and put this in his skull. Well, I could. I really, really could. I could just shunk. There it is. Okay. How about you deal with that? Yeah. You want to talk shit? Okay. Now you're not. Sorry, folks. Orange sherbet. Yes. Happy Mother's Day, man. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And this all ties in, the mothers of the world, you don't want to mess with. I'm just telling you. But we've seen it. We've seen it with the CRT and the sex education, the sexualization of our kids. You've seen some moms get really fucking pissed off. And I don't even think the FBI can handle them. You really can't. You get a pissed off soccer mom in a super fast freaking minivan, you're done, bro. You're done. Yep. You get Mama Bear, right? Jail. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Hoodal. Hey, you stole my axe. Give it back. Why are you running for? Boom. There you go. And yeah, I can tell the cops that. Yeah, he stole my axe, put it in his skull, and tried to run away, so I just took it out of his skull. I was just getting my stuff back. I don't know how the axe got in his head. He's a dumbass. That's how he stole it. Yeah, guardsman. So, yeah, that's my message, Yeah, and women. I mean, without women, we would not exist. A lot of strong grandma. Yes, indeed, Jen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm very fortunate. Hell on wheels minivan. Yep. You'll never see it coming. It'll just boom. You'll be a bloody spot on the road. That's it. Done. Like I said in my Everyday Never Forget video, everything that is alive today has passed through a woman's legs. The gate of life. That is the burden. Agreed, Blaine. But that is the truth. And that should tell you that gender is real. I ain't seen no man have birth. I mean, it might have been that chimichanga, the 12 chimichangas he ate, but that's a different kind of birth. That's dropping off the Cosby kids at the pool. That's not a birth. That's not life. It was an ex-life. And a good constitution. Anyway. Shit jokes, shit posting. I know. So, without no! Stop that, Keith. Keith, that's it. You're done. Get out of here. Just leave. I looked it up. I did. I fucking looked, and it was nasty. Okay. Same as McDuff, right? Yeah, McDuff. No. The Alabama Hot Pockets, Cleveland Steamer. Oh, you guys are disgusting. Not the blue waffle. Oh God, you guys. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to have a nice Sunday reflection here. You guys are getting shitty on me. Literally, no. Hey, you, no. No. See what I mean? There's worse shit out there in the real world, in that social media fucking cesspool, than there is here. Okay? Proof. Proof is in the pudding. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't want pudding now. Corny joke. Oh, goddamn. Here we go. Right, right. Susanna. No. Sunday shit reflections. Oh, goddamn. I hope no one here. Oh, man. This went south really quick. Right, Occam's razor. That is the truth. That is the truth. Oh my God, that's the truth. And we had him in the Marine Corps. The Mr. Can't Get Right. Code Brown alert. Code Brown abort. Yes, indeed. That sewer line. Reflections of turds. I'm just gonna have to rename my stream, huh? Oh goddamn. Wow. Floaters. Random, yeah, right? Oh, fuck. What happened? So anyway, that's the stream, guys. Goodbye. I gotta go take a shit now. No, I'm kidding. And all you guys are gonna be thinking about this when you take that dump, aren't you? Like, Cosby kids at the pool. Mud butt. Damn, Auslander. Ouch. The pool got real warm. Yeah. Oh. Wipe twice. Shit is deep. Someone has shit on their mind. No, everyone has shit on their mind now. So, and see how that works? See how that works? I said one thing. I know. I started it. And then Keith. And then everybody else had to get in on the story. Right? Right, Hoot? Fuck this. I'm out. You know? Peace. That's how it works. I've just influenced everyone. You know? Enticement. Yes. So I mean see how that works? We can just go with it. And that's with any topic. We get so excited, so emotional. Next thing you know, shit gets out of hand. Literally. No, Chuck, stop that. I have one cup. It's water. It's water. Oh, damn. Damn, hey, you. A shitty shard attack. No way. Unlike Obama. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So sorry, folks. I totally bailed. Failed everyone. Saturday. Cup is broke. Turn it over. Oh, shit. I totally bailed on Saturday. I'm suffering from a massive toothache. It's one of those things where just boom, 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 boom. And so I took one too many of these, took a nap around 5 o'clock, and said, okay, I'm going to wake up at 9, and then I'm going to do the live stream. So I gave myself till 9 p.m., as you can tell on my community page. And then I woke up around 12:30, 12:45 going, damn it, what the fuck? So I do apologize. I had thought about doing Trial by X tonight, but no, I have to get ready for work and everything. So, and of course, we're going to do Sunday Reflection. So, next Saturday, Barack Hussein Obama. Yes. And, man, the more I dig on this guy, the more I'm just appalled. Really. It's disgusting. Yeah, you guys said that. Clove, vanilla extract, hydrogen peroxide. Learn the D-gas syndrome. What's that? That's interesting. D-gas. I don't know. Please expound on that, Chuck, if you would. Interesting. Turtle wax, yeah. Don't give a shit. Yes. Yeah. Idgaf. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. No fucks given. NFG. Well, actually, Auslander, I think it was more along the lines of the Freemasons were in him. Right? I really truly believe that's how he rose to power. Fucking old white men. I really truly believe that because everything in his history points to that. Yeah, that was his ticket in, literally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Barry, he was known as Barry. Uh, yeah. So we know what we're facing. You know, it's same with these little predators in our little community. You know, there's a lot worse out there. There's a lot worse out there. There is. There is, and you hear about it. You know, Facebook killings. The now it's not even talked about. Before it was an issue. Before it was good news. It was interesting news. Oh, today in the news, a woman gets raped and killed because she posted some sexy picture of herself in front of her house and showed her her address. And guess what? Somebody in the middle of the night came over there, raped her, and killed her. That shit happened, and it was big news. Now it's not. You know why? Because it happens all the time. Yeah. Criminals use this. Bad guys use this too. NTT, yeah. So, be very, very careful and very, very wary when you're using this platform or any platform of that matter, that you don't dox yourself, that you don't give away your locations and give away your plans. Like, hey, I'm going to Tahiti for the week. What does that mean? That means nobody's going to be at your house. Guess what's going to happen? Yeah, you're going to come home to nothing. You'll all be ramsacked, or you're going to see a whole bunch of mess going on. So that's always been the case, though. It's just now it's worse because of the age of the super information that flies, just boom, 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 boom. Everybody sharing information. Yeah, even our government does it, and actually we can do the same thing. We are doing the same thing. There's private contractors that gather your information and intel and sell it. Yeah, right. Desensitized. There's desensitization, and then there's holy shit, the sky is falling. Give them all the patience and kindness you can. Yeah. But they're always going to lurk in the shadows. That's the way they work. They have that's just like what we're facing on the world stage. This is how they work. Until everything has been normalized. All the atrocities, all our morals have been spent, have been thrown out the window. Everything is permitted. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Not to quote Assassin's Creed, but I love that saying. And it is true. It is true. When nothing is true, everything is permitted. That's what they want. That's how they're going to gain control. So we have to stick to our morals. We have to make people accountable for their actions. Even them. Even they. Holy shit. Not putting those on anytime soon. They're in here too. They live. But you understand, right? Wow. Really? Played dirty. Right, Auslander. I mean, now look at Disney. They're so Terminator Viking version. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that. I want a Terminator Viking drone that just has the axe, the unstoppable axe. uh, wow, really? Yeah. I mean, we're watching the defilement of everything that we know and love and hold dear. You know, we're watching this in real time as the cloud of evil descends upon this world. Shadowtron. My own little berserker robot. Yeah, I mean they're coming. You know that yeah, they're coming. You know they said it right. They have to tell us what they're going to do. So we have to tell them what we're going to do. What's up, Prepper Book Club? Welcome. But they already know what we're going to do. So far, we're doing nothing. And I don't know if that's a trap. Come on in. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. You know, maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we're saying, yeah, come on closer. Come closer. We're not going to go forward. You have to come to me. Emptiness and fullness, maybe. Oh, rooster, yes. That's how we talk at work because we deal with a lot of 55-gallon drums. Yeah, and very hot liquid, hot rubbery solvent liquid. Yeah, we ship all over the world. You can be Shanghai, or you can be Netherlands, or you can be any. Yeah, pick one. No, I do not anti-tea. I do not have a garden. Yes, the Jimmy Hoffa condo. Yeah. Don't worry about breathing. There's no need for air conditioning where you're going. You like your shoes? They're custom made. Yeah. They really didn't like that guy. So when we hint about our intentions, what we're going to do, that scares the living shit out of them. I know, here we go with shit again. But that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of poking the bear, of waking the sleeping giant. They think that they can control the sleeping giant. Okay, Auslander. Hey everybody, stop what you're doing. Auslander will be right back in 10 minutes. Right, Aaron. And that's what it is. Is merely a suggestion. Do you know how the traffic laws were started? It was merely a suggestion for safe driving. Merely a suggestion. That's how it was written. Merely a suggestion for safe driving. Now, you can go to jail for not having a license. You know, going too fast. Turning lanes without clicking on a fucking signal indicator. Slamming on brakes. I mean, there's carrying a gun in your car, which is legal to carry a gun. What the fuck? You know? We've really evolved or devolved. We've allowed too much control in our lives. And now we just don't want to do anything about it. We liked the security, the false sense of security. We do have a level of security here that's pretty fucking world renowned. You know, two of them actually, well, three of them is Canada, the Pacific, and the Atlantic. That has stopped a lot of shit from coming over here. Because it gives us time. Right. Mandates happen at the Blue Oyster. The Blue... Now I get it. I thank you, Chuck C. I went right back. You know where the vision I had was Police Academy, where they they threw those two in the Blue Oyster Club, butt ass naked, and all those leather guys turned around like yum yum. Look what's for dinner. Is that what you were going for, Chuck C? Yeah, that's the picture I seen in my head. Yeah. Thank you, and yeah, the first one was genius, absolutely. And that comedian with the, you know, I mean, amazing, brilliant. And to watch his stand up, man, it's just very good. Love that shit. But that's what they're afraid of. But we're not doing anything. We're not pushing. We're not pushing back. Nobody's been asked a question yet. A lot of these people are still walking. They still have freedom. They still have freedom of movement. Nobody's egging them. Nobody's throwing tomatoes at them. There seems to be no lynching going on. When the Black Lives Matter and Antifa go on march, people just kind of fuck them. It's like whatever, fuck them. Let the little kids play. Let the snotty nosed brats go run around the street and fuck shit up. Fine. No, goddamn it. I just knew that somewhere I watched all the live streams of all the riots and all that shit. Shout out to Polyfrog64, Michael Winslow. I know this name. Okay. Anyway, but I was just waiting for just a random sniper bullet to come flying out of anywhere and end everything. It never happened. Right, Joe. Yeah, those guys. Yeah. Tackleberry, that's right, Tackleberry. Tackleberry was badass. Wasn't he Too Tall Jones? Yeah, he was Too Tall Jones. I think. Am I right? I think so. Yeah. Football player. Yeah. Big motherfucker. Yeah. And had a badass mustache. I mean, he had the mustache with the chops. Finding Kino. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check me out some. I'm gonna have to grab me some orange sherbet and watch a movie now. Yes, Chuck C. Yes, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Look at Cheshire, Tree of Insight. Hey, what's up? Carol Ann Henderson. But so there has to be a happy medium between fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, and hey, let's have love, peace, and happy grease. Love, peace, and hair grease, right? Yes, you're right. You're right, Prepper Book Club. Tackleberry. Yeah, Tackleberry was the crazy guy. Had a gun for every occasion. And if you didn't bring a gun to a gunfight, he'd go, here you go. Use this thing. It's a little slightly shoots to the left, which is compensate a little bit. Hey, yeah, you're good. You need some ammo too? All right. Wait a minute. That wasn't the right ammo. Hold on. So there needs to be a happy medium. Just pull out the back seat. There needs to be a happy medium. I'm all about love and brother. The universal brotherhood. And sisterhood, but brotherhood encompasses all of mankind. And mankind is mankind, womankind, sentient beings, animals included. Universal brotherhood. And that's what I subscribe to. But I cannot allow a lot of shit, to come my way and not do anything about it. Sometimes it is best, most times it is best to deny the battle. Yeah, right, Cheshire. Yeah, But hey, if I've also been told that because sometimes you feel bad. Yeah, well, I didn't say ice cream, did I, Susanna? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Uh, yeah, I ask ye knowingly. I say to ye knowingly. Uh, let's just say that. All you med heads in there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes you got to be do some crazy things to keep yourself sane. But what was I saying? Yeah, I totally forgot. We are going to evolve, but it's going to take time. And there's the 2 steps forward, 1 step, 2 steps back, 1 step forward. Break some eggs along the way. I was hoping that, and I think that's the general consensus too. Lisa, yes, I did, Lisa. Thank you very much. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Killing ants. Yeah, magic. Yeah, we are winning. Do not give up. I fear charity civility will not return until bad things happen. Where has the rum gone? Okay. History shows that when people have had enough of their powers that be, their overlords. Yeah. There's an uprising, and there's a lot of structural damage. Some, mostly to the governmental and overlord facilities, and of course, there's the whole guillotines and the beheadings, and those went on and on and on. Fuck, but it took a very long time for stability to come back to the people. When faced with true freedom, people as a group just don't really know how to act. They start taking care of vendettas, They start going after people that talk shit about them. Can you imagine that on social media? You're the one that called me fat in my video. I'm gonna kill you. Really? Damn. Chill the fuck out. Hey, cool your jets. Can you imagine that now? I mean, there's gonna be a lot of craziness going on. Yeah, after fight through fear, and that's how it's always worked. And then the cycle begins again. Because it doesn't matter who's put in charge or who's put in control. The people, fat, pretty hot and tempting, the people always relax. Look what happened here. 1776 was a very long time ago. But not really in a world historical timeline. We're one of the youngest countries in the world. Russia's thousands of years old. Fucking China is 2,000. India's maybe 5,000, 10,000. We don't know. Iraq, Iran, all these people. So yeah, I mean, we have this tendency to relax now. We haven't learned that freedom isn't free. We just expected our overlords that we elected and pay. Yes, we pay them. We pay them. We pay them good money to do that. We pay them, and they take advantage. They always have taken advantage. And it always ends the same for them. Always. Yeah, we get the short end of the stick too. Right. That's right, Cheshire. You got a point there. Ugh, I'm going to drink. And so that's what the whole January thing, if that's on with Shad. What? Are you asking me a question? Scoot history lets people forget. Right, Sean. Yeah. Motaka Okthora. Resist and defy. Yeah. Who is George? Sure. Who's George? I don't know George. But yeah, you can drop the link. Drop links. Drop links. Drop links. Drop your links. George's links. I don't know who George is, but yeah, okay. Sounds like a nice guy. End of the world. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. He's blue. Why don't you drop it? Hey, Independent Many United. Welcome to what is this? Yeah, Sunday Reflections. George got took down this morning. Thank you very much, Barry, for hanging out. It isn't. It really isn't. And we have become rock steady. Hey, what's up? We have become complacent and allowed what is happening to happen. It is our fault. It's called negligence. You know that whole thing? Negligence? What happens if you don't change the oil in your car? You know what happens? Eventually nothing. Your car doesn't move anymore. Things seize up and break. What happens if you don't change the tires on your car? Well, you get a fucking flat. We forgot to do maintenance on our government. Yeah, we were like, oh yeah, we vote. Yeah, we call our congressman. Yeah, we do that thing. We do these little things, but that's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. It's telling them how displeased you are. And them doing whatever they want to anyway. Or behind your back. Well, they'll hide shit. I mean, don't even get me started with everything about the alphabet soup and the chia, the sia, and their workings, and the nis and the sia. Those abbreviations. I mean, they have destroyed countless lives, killed many people, took down nations. Enslaved their people, took their money, took their resources. And I'm not talking about recent. I'm talking about going all the way back. Look what almost happened in Cuba. There's so many instances. So many. And they're all true. We have given this regime more resources than they know what to do with. Well, they do know what to do with. Yeah, they know exactly what to do with. They're going to take on the world. They're going to control the world. Who's to say that what's going on is not is not our shadow government doing all this, our shadow regime? It's been working in the shadows the whole time since our conception. Rumble, Tron, and on. Okay. So just be careful about posting links that are not from YouTube, because they might flag them. They might. So I trust you guys would try to make it appropriate. But I have had cases where I would try to post something from Odyssey. Which I love Odyssey. I haven't figured out how to post on Odyssey yet, but I will. But I've tried to post things from Odyssey and Rumble, and they, nope, boom, shut it down. So I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? But I mean, that is a concern. It is their platform, and they have the power because we gave it to them. This is our fault. You know, we have become complacent and we have allowed the sheep to become the predator. Patient, compliant. Yeah, Auslander. Yeah, you did. You missed everything. That being said, I'm going to get a tasty beverage. So, the kid that was bullied at school is now in charge. That is exactly what's going on. We have all became the Al Bundy of the world. Yeah, we're all now Al Bundy. We have a problem, offer solution. Free, just yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. It sounds interesting. I don't know. Yes, that is correct. Chuck C. That is absolutely correct. And that was meant for last Saturday, but it never happened. So I do apologize. Why can't I get this fucking package open? Oh, and I just chopped my nails off, so I ain't got nails, so I can't open a fucking Swiss Army knife. Hey, whatever. But we've allowed this to happen. You know, when I was playing football in high school, that nerdy kid was taking tests. Everybody was making fun of him. Damn, who would have thought that he's going to be the one in charge? Fuck. Well, fuck. Now we're all in trouble. But no, this is worse than that. This is kids that didn't even go to school with us. These are kids that were handpicked and brought up in a evil empire where they were raped and tortured. Yeah, absolutely. Case in point, you know, most of your world leaders have very, very, very colorful backgrounds. Why is that? Yep, that's right, Majik. So, that's a good, interesting thought. So, we all know. Fuck, I can't open it. I cut my nails. This is a Swiss Army knife. This is a very simple one. Very small, simple one. It's very, you know. It works really good when you cut it this way. When you use it to cut. To stab, not so good. Because guess what? It gives very easily. And you can use it this way, but you still have to cut with it and use it. So slashing, cutting, very good. Pokey, no. No stabby with this. Anyway, so there's my class on Swiss Army knives. I've even seen people do this, you know. You know, take this and put it right here. Oh, look, it makes a nice little boop boop. Yeah, but you know, it's still gonna move. Still gonna move. Still gonna hurt. Make a night. Yeah, the Victorinox found walking in when he lived in the woods. Badass. Yeah, cool. Private colleges, princes. Yeah, attended there. Chocolates would fly in for each group. Yeah, how about that? So these are not people we went to school with. These are other people. These are the rich people's kids. These are the ones they wish to stay in power. Wow, right on, Shipwreck. What did this? Well, that's a good question, hey you. That's a very good question. I don't think I'd want to fight them though. That's roll of quarters, yeah. You know, fist pack, yeah. Boom. Yes. Auslander. Yep, that's right, Auslander. So yeah, all those things that, yeah, they are badass. They got some special forces that would go, what the fuck, you know, they're ghost of the mountains. Wow, Klaus Schwab. Shipwreck. I almost got in a fight with what's his name? Sylvester Stallone. But he didn't show up. I kept talking about it. I was like, I'm gonna fight Sylvester Stallone. I think that'd be a great fight. Steven Seagal. I would. Well, he's an old man now, but he was a douchebag. Yeah, right, Sean. Yeah. It takes a lot to do it, though. I don't know. Anybody I've put on this wall, I would love to fist fight to the death, bare hands. Yeah. Wow, cannabis. I remember I got pulled over one time in Myrtle Beach, and I was working for a painter, and the cop I was a passenger in the passenger seat, and he asked for my ID. I was like, no. He's like, you got to give me your ID. He's being a douchebag. Hey, what's up, Combat Bacon? He's like, I was like, I don't have to show you my ID. This is not a well, you got to show me who you are just in case you're a bad guy. I was like, well, I'm not a bad guy, and it's none of your business. And he's like, oh, you'll be a smartass. I was like, you know what, whatever, fine. And so I flipped him. I had a placard. It had my ID. It had my carry concealed permit in it, and I just gave it to him. I was like, here you go. Find out who I am. I had my little debt card. I had some shit in it. So, basically it was my intel, my identification. And he looks at my ID, he goes, and then he looks at the recyclable homestead. Hello, hello. The CWP is like, well, I'm glad you didn't show me this. I was like, why? You got something against people carrying guns? He's like, yeah, I do. I carry a gun for your safety. I was like, no. That's not how it works. Never heard of the 2A? Second Amendment? Oh, it's overrated. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, this happened years ago, way years ago. He's like, why do you carry a gun anyway? I was like, because you do. And it stopped everything. He was just like, have a nice day. My boss at the time, he was riding dirty. He had pills, he had weed, he had cocaine, all in his car, and the cop was just like focused on me and my fucking attitude, and was just like, damn. But yeah, I was like, fuck, man, what the hell? Why do I need to bow down to authority? Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking authority. Respect my authority. Oh, really? Okay. All right. That's my mentality. Without your Mr. Smith. Yeah, did he have root beer floats? I feel I need to de-people my life. They are full of drama at work and at home. Right, Combat Bacon, and you've probably been hanging out, listening. That's how we deal with it. That's how. Yeah, right. And it's already been proven they're not here to protect and serve. So thanks but no thanks, buddy. I'd rather have my gun right here, right now, so I can use it when split seconds matter, than make a phone call and hope and pray that within 5-10 minutes, all the police in the world show up. No, that's not going to work. It's better to have a gun in hand than a cop on the phone. That was a lot more articulate back in those days. I had only had 2 TBIs at that time, so now I have 5 or 6. So I just keep collecting, knocks on the head. So anyway, right. I've cussed out many a cop, and I've also shut the fuck up. So you got to know when to do that too. You got to the grand illusion. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly it. Better to have it than not need it. Need it, not have it. The amazing Mr. Smith. Yeah. That was a really good movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah. So, no bullshit. Right, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, credibility goes all out the window sometimes. Yeah, remember the smile. Yeah, it makes them wonder what you're up to. Hey, fuck that. I've been mad. I've been absolutely mad. I cussed out a cop one time, and he was a black cop too. Um, I had just finished a painting job by myself, spent I don't know 10 hours in this fucking apartment complex sanding and painting. I've got painter's whites on. My car, which was a little car at the time, was full of painting supplies. And this fucking cop pulls me over. It was the hood, okay? It was the hood. Pulls me over as soon as it's a gated community too. Pulls me over and says, "You know why I pulled you over?" I mean, black cop. I know you got I know you got drugs. I just seen you come out of there. I know you got some drugs. You got some drugs. Why's a white boy being in this black neighborhood? You got drugs. And I just went off on him. I just fuck you, and fuck you. I mean, I let him have it. And I did not hold anything back. And I went into full drill instructor beast mode, and the guy was scared to fucking death. I'm like, who the fuck? I mean, how can you assume that I'm doing drugs? I'm covered in paint. I have painting supplies in the back. I probably smell like paint. I got paint all over my face, all over my clothes. Drugs? I'm working here. And I just went off on him. He didn't arrest me, he didn't give me a ticket. I cussed him out from one end to the other. And he walked away just goddamn shit, motherfucker. Yeah. I was high on paint. I did smoke a joint earlier. And I probably had some weed on me. It's none of his fucking business though. See, that's the thing, is you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, know when to count your money when you're sitting at the table. Know when to fight. Yeah, my eyes were red too, but still, he had no fucking business pulling me over. None whatsoever. I could have, you could have been the messy paint sniffer, right? Right, yes. But I just wasn't having it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Bob Marley, yeah. Should have smoked 2 joints. I probably would have calmed the fuck down. But yeah, that was back in my early days. I didn't give 2 shits. And I wasn't having it, Right on, VW, Patriot VW. Never bluff a stacked hand, my dad. I was drunk in public. No, I was drunk in a bar, and you pulled me into public. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. It's not their job to serve and protect. It's their job to find the dirt on you and arrest you. That is their job, and to clean up the mess afterwards. They do. Wrong way. They do their business. They do their duty, right? Just got a bunch of cool starts. It's a good prices today for ammo, 308-55622 and 308. Awesome rip. Yeah, for a lot of them, it is a money-making scheme. But if you know your rights, they can't fuck with you. Bush Doctor, hey, what's up? Why are you not blue? I made you blue. I fought the law and I won. Yep. You all can win. That's how it works. They must be reminded of it. Every time. Be respectful. Or not. I can still voice my opinion. Yeah, fat man. Absolutely. I used to be a prolific reader. Sci-fi. Some of them don't even get that, Chuck C. No, some of them they don't know what the Constitution is. All they know is what they're told they can do. That's it. That's all they know is what they. I got a punk in a Drublic when I refused to drive home. Oh wow, felony assault KO caught temporary insanity. He should have backed the fuck off, right? I fought the law and got a beat down. Yeah, that can happen too. But this day and age, they need to be reminded. And if I have to wear a beat down, okay, fine. I'm gonna be a rich man. You know, it's gonna suck. It's gonna really, really suck. But yeah, that's how they work the system. But your police department is very, very. You can really you can put the influence into the cops. You can. You can. You call the sheriffs. You call the governor. You call the mayor. You call all those people. You can make a stink, and you can get a lawyer, and the cops will back the fuck down. They'll chill the fuck out. Happens every time. Places where it doesn't, that's where you see a lot of Billy bully badass cops. That get away with murder. But they do have a oath that they keep, and they do have a correcting system, and they do correct each other. Right, Auslander, and that's what we need to stop. That's where no offense, I love Australia, but that's where you guys failed. That's where you guys failed with your police. Yeah. Here, I mean, it sucks, and I'm all about standing behind law enforcement when they're doing the right thing. But we kill our cops on a daily basis here. Yeah, cops die here every day. So, they're already, right, S, right? They already know that we got a chip on our shoulder. They already know that we are unpredictable. They already know that they can be public enemy number one. Even if they're just doing their job, even if they make one brief stop, there's motherfuckers that will go to their house and burn it down. So a cop has to be able to learn to work with the community and to only take the necessary steps it takes to defuse the situation, to make an arrest, to make it legit, to even to protect themselves when they have to, and make it legit. They know this. They are scared to fucking death. To be a cop, man, I don't know. I mean, I thought about it before, but I wanted to be like SWAT or some stupid shit. Of course, or maybe a maybe an investigator. I don't know about now. I can't. Now I'm just all fucked up. But it's good to know these things, and that's how they work. That's how they live. It's a very stressful job, knowing that one day you could die. I mean, that's the cold hard facts of it. Not a lot of countries can say that about their police. Certainly Australia, the cops, and then anyway, those cops were prepped and groomed and trained, and that all that training, I know that training, all that riot control, all that people control stuff, they got that from they went to the Asian countries and got that training, and they excel at it. The only thing they didn't use, I didn't see in Australia, were the water cannons. Everybody else uses water cannons or pepper spray cannons, or the pepper balls, the riot balls. Yeah, that's true, Garsman. That is true. And U.S. Marshals. Yeah, I got popped on a physical, flat feet and back predict. Oh damn! Sorry, Chuck. Yeah. Yeah, and U.S. Marshals, they're no joke. They're a bunch of badasses. They are. Yeah, Joe. It is. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, I watched it. I watched the tactics, and then of course you can look into it. Oh, look what they did years ago. Yeah, they spent 6 months the Rhodesian riot police and actually participated in some riots. Hey, Farmer Son, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah, there's Pete, roaming prepper. Well, Carol Ann, yeah, and I understand, but yeah, yeah, Sean, yeah. I mean, hey, all right, everybody's pulling in here. I see Farmer Son, I see Lori, uh, and I do know the truth that consciousness continues after death. That is the truth for me. Believe what you will. I know this to be true. Wow. So, yeah, knowing these things, knowing these things, we see, we get to pass on this knowledge and help others and go, hey, look what happened here. Look at this. They also went to the Netherlands and got a lot of training too, and those are some heavy-handed cops. Really are. They're the kind of cops that they're pumping iron on their time off and taking steroids, talking about how they're going to body slam the next guy that they run into. I'm going to body slam grandma. And they do that shit too. So when they come back, and they came back in Australia, we watched it. They did the formations. They did the snatch and grab. They did the circle of protection. Yeah, shipwreck. I think I can get away with some of that. I don't know what you would like to, go for, showcase. Maybe we could do something along the lines of like we used to call them something else. I forget what they were called. They were tests, and they would show you these placards and go, okay, your enemy is here. You've got a unit here, and unit here. What do you do? That kind of thing. So I forgot. Just random generated things. Like war weekends, war Wednesdays. Your scenario training. I could do something like that, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I like that. I've got all the stuff and all the information. I could go buy the book. I try to take it down a notch, and talk in civilian and not talk in military jargon. When you get to when you see the AOA, when you see the tango come down the AOA, make sure your LOA is at this point, and then that your flank is what I'm saying. You're just like, what, what? Make sure that your FO, now some of you veterans will know what I'm talking about, but I like to be able to present it, in a digestible fashion for everyone. So you go, oh yeah, get them Twinkies. Gotta get them Twinkies, right? So yeah, that's it's all about the Twinkies nowadays. Please and thank you. You get your fucking ass over there right now. Please and thank you. Yeah. Right. Shipwreck. Okay. All right. That's something I like. That kind of inspired, but I have to be careful that I don't get in too much trouble, and sound like a militia fucking dude. But I've seen it in a lot of channels and stuff. So, I could dress it up, dress it down, in a way that it's presented in such a way that it's whatever. Ribbis to buy guardsmen at road. Yeah. 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 I mean, that could be it. Hey, would you like a beer? Never mind that it's laced with a little sleeping gas or sleeping pill. Yeah, drink up, boys. Enjoy. Uh, uh, that's all. That's a great tactic, you know. Take the pointy end to the enemy. That's right. They go to their safe space. And cry like they're woke bumpkin. Yeah, my dad got busted once for telling a female Marine who held what who held a pole instead of a running fat female dog. They dropped a rank on him for it. I was 12. I ran most of the Marines that day. Fly for the Flash. That's an interesting story, Cheshire. I can see that. I can see that. Um, I never lost any rank, and I was very, yeah, let the snowflakes melt. Uh, that's true, Joe Morgan. Got to be self motivated to succeed in all things. Um, uh, yeah, don't put anything in your mouth you don't trust. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But hey, you know that's happened many times. You know, it's an easy way to deal with it. Uh, Bendejos. Bendejos. Fucking bendejos. Uh, oh, here we go. Here's an interesting one for you. A culo bojito. I learned that. Uh, Especially if it's a short Mexican, you call him a culo bojito. He's probably going to come at you, usually with a knife, because that's a major insult. Basically, it means your ass is low to the ground, implying that you're a little monkey running. So talk about an insult. I love learning insults in other languages. So you know, uh, it's good to know these things. Yep. Always remember that the old bull said to the young bull. That's right. That's right. Never call a man a chico fighting. A chico, a boy. Yeah, a boy. Yeah, are you a boy? Yeah. Yeah. They're very machismo, aren't they? You know, they pride themselves. An ass flyer, ass low to the ground. Yeah, yeah. Culo bojito. There was a guy on a if you can't eat it or fuck it or tear it to pieces. A very foul insult in Yiddish, Russian, Hebrew. Schmedrick, Schmedrick. Video footage clearly shows that limo driver fired first shot. Well, y'all talking about some conspiracy shit here. Okay. Interesting. It's funny how all the conspiracy theories are coming true. I'm waiting on the aliens thing. I'm waiting for the aliens card. I'm waiting on the aliens. I really am. Let me find a flying saucer just landing here. That motherfucker will be mine. I'm gonna Grand Theft Auto that thing. You cunt. Your biggest cunt. Yeah, right. Hok bu trung ma. You may not survive. You got to give us the meaning, you know. Unless I walk up to a Malaysian and go, "Hey, hak bu tuang ma." You got to give us the meaning there, you know. I've gotten in some. I've gotten in some. I knew a little bit of I can hobble a little bit. You'll have to immigrate to Australia. Yeah, fucking cunt. Yeah, what did I tell this guy? We were having a little conversation. I called him a culo bojito. He thought he was a little Jackie Chan, but all his friends were laughing at our interaction. I said, "Tu madre is un burro. Tu padre is un chupacabra." And he's like, "Ah!" Basically, I called his mom. My mom was a donkey and his dad was a chupacabra, and they busted out laughing. Just that was it. We're done. I'm an alien. I'm a white man in America. Don't forget your real ID, folks. Yeah, they never. And the real ID never get anywhere. Never did anything, did it? Are they going to push that whole digital ID thing on us? I don't know. I think that we're going to be completely surrounded when they get the whole world online, right? And then they're going to force everything they've done to the world onto us. Because then we'll be surrounded. Kind of. There is an ocean still in between us. But then there'll be more influence on us to do the right thing. Oh, shit. Pomodoro is die slowly. Oh, and check. Oh, wow. I think you're right. They're magic. Statistically, it has to be true that there is other life out there. It just can't be. Statistically, it is true. It has to be possible. It has to be. We've only seen 245 million light years and all around and that's a limited observation. It's magic, by 4.9 billion years, that we know of. How old this Earth is, 4.9, 4.8, whatever. Give or take a billion years. What's a billion years, right? Speaking in the context of the time of the universe, it's a long fucking time. Well, actually, no, it's a very small time. Right, Auslander. What? Again, don't tell anyone to Hokbo Trungma. It's equivalent to suck my big dick in America. I'm probably going to say that. Hey, Uber, how you doing? You gotta, that's a good point. Bush doctor. What if we make contact with the wrong alien race? What if? Oops. Oh, shit. Well, talk about a galvanizing thing, though. I think that, but we all know how that plays out, though. We've made all the sci-fi movies. We've asked the questions and we've answered it. We will win. We are a violent bunch of fucking hairless monkeys with some really big weapons. So I'm more inclined to believe that it's more like the Star Trek Federation up there, and that they're not allowed to come down here because, well, we just might dissect them and steal their stuff and back engineer it and use it for our own, evil purposes. Wait, we did that, right? But there's always a bigger fish, right? So who knows? Maybe we find some celestial beings that are hungry and they just think that Earth is a tasty snack for them. Well, I don't know. I'm really not I would think more along the lines it's the other way around, that the whole, alien ancient astronaut theorists believe that, all religion was created by aliens, which kind of has some kind of credence, if you think about it. And that's just me looking into it, hypothesizing and speculating, because it is there. Just saying. And then a lot of cultures actually say that they come from the sky and landed here. And they're chariots of fire, and read the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita. Read that, the Sumerian text. With the Anunnaki, the Incas, and all them. They literally say, they came from the sky. Moon pigeons and lights and drones. Moon pigeon. Caw. Fucking sea rats. They're air rats. Yeah. Enoch. Big wheel in the sky, right? Aliens come from Mexico and Canada. That is true. Illegal ones. Yeah, I mean, so, and that's why they don't land here because they gotta, uh, they they've they gotta go through customs. Yeah, right, SS. Yeah, take me to your leader. It's probably not a good idea. Why don't you just hang out with me and smoke some weed? Yeah, that's a great idea. And we'll talk about stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's really going on. Hey, take care, Pete. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us at Sunday Reflections. Guys, check out Roaming Prepper. Yeah, we're dumbasses and they know it. Yeah, right, shipwreck. Yeah, don't go down there. That's we're like Chicago of the universe. Don't go there. Or L.A. This guy is the only planet interdimensional trouble can occur. Otherwise, you manifest inside a rock or something. Yeah, that can be that can be detrimental to your being. Hey, take care, SS. Thank you for hanging out with us. Sunday Reflections. Right, Guardsman. And maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe the Men in Black is the truth. It's everybody's a fucking alien. They just come here and they have to go through customs and put on a human meat suit to blend in. But every now and then you see little Twix and little see behind the curtains. Right, Chuck. I remember checking out Stargate. I used to love Stargate, and the Asgardians. They looked at our primitive weapon system. They called it a very primitive weapon system because we use a chemical reaction to push matter forward to create destruction, whereas they literally would use their mind powers, their special mind powers, and manipulate matter. Anyway, they thought it was very arcane and primitive, but god damn is it destructive and useful. Cheshire. Right. Yep, he's an alien. So, it's all about perspective. I mean, you think about it. What would you think if you were passing by on your commute? You're passing by. Dad worked for Northrop Black Suits, kept him safe. Cool. You're passing by this planet. Please hit the I like Shad button. Carol, thank you. And you always seen this little planet down there. It's boom, explosions and the smell of death and shit. And quest for nourishment is beginning. Chuck C. Occam's Razor, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. Lackluster Sunday Reflections. You're right, Cheshire. You're absolutely right. Does anybody here speak Bidenese? No? Anyone? No. Okay. So why would I want to go down there? Wow. Yeah. The clearance. Why would you want to go there? I wouldn't go there. Come on, man. You know the thing. Hold on. The mumblefuck. Yeah, total mumblefuck. Definitely. Corn Pot was a bad dude. Folks, I must make a head call. I'll be right back. at G Money. What's up? Yeah, yo. Right. What's up, Charity? All right. What y'all talking about? Wow. Mork from Ork. Oh man, Shazbot, Nanu Nanu. Yeah, I used to love that. I used to patrol the Colorado. I saw plenty of aliens. None of them had bulbous heads and beady black eyes. No, no, Charity. All right, I'm moving and doing stuff. There you go, Charity. This is for you. Yeah. Enjoy. So, zooming in and out. Yep, going to smoke. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, I have 1 cigarette left. 2 cigarettes left. Must venture out into the public landscape. Salvage and prospect for cigarettes. Imagine that. Imagine being out of smoke. Oh, I'm about to dox everything, aren't I? Magic trick. If I face this way, you're not getting somewhat of something. Anyway, yes, the smoking lamp is lit. Toke 'em and smoke 'em because this country is broke. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We can grow our own though. We can grow our own. Just it's a process, right? It is a process. So there's that. But where there's a will, there's a way. U.S., UK, and Australia we're all good customers. Yes. So that's my point. What is my point? I don't even know what my point is. That's my Sunday reflections, So now it's just whatever. It's just bullshit. No, it's bullshit time, I guess. Yeah, bullshit. The medicine plant. Yeah, I gotta love the medicine plant. Yeah. I love the setting of the sun here. Even though I can't actually see the sun setting, the panoramic view here is beautiful. So you can see some of it in the reflection. And I often think and wonder, looking over this land, when's it going to pop off? What's it going to look like? What kind of shit storm is going to happen here? Jesus! Hey, what's up? What's up, Josh? Yes, I am your Jesus now. I'm your own personal Jesus. Early 90s. Gulf era. Wow. There's some old school vets. I was not part of that playground, nor was I part of the other playground. I went to Africa. Ugh. Before fiber optics, UN. Now that song is gonna be stuck in my head. I know, that's why I said it. It'll be up to the people who survive this shit to rebuild the nation, and they are destroying everything as we wait. Time will come when only capable are survivors. It's always in the air, Rooster. And I've talked to a lot of people around here about this, and really I've gotten a lot of just nah, I don't want to hear that. Nah, that's conspiracy theory shit. No. Yet they're the ones that put on the mask to go out shopping. So, which I laugh. I tell them my beard is my mask. You never been sick? Of course I've been sick. We're humans. That's part of the human condition, is to get sick. You know, it's part of it. But you know what? Hey, my beard is my mask. Think about it. Really, it is. It's about as good as the N95. I can comb my mustache over my mouth. Hey, there you go. People only hear what they want to hear, and that's why they won't wake. They don't want to wake. That's right. That's right. You know, and this is nothing new. This has happened countless times in history. You know, where slowly but surely a country was turned into something. Pot me, Josh. Yeah. Well, that's a interesting tactic, strategy. uh, Magic's like, what? What the fuck? You kidding me? But that's a neat trick. Yeah. uh, Yeah, man. Yeah, all slender, and you know that's something that we all need to practice as well. You know, enemy of the state. Anyone with with Mister Slappy, getting slappy. Uh, he that shit's real, and that's the way to do it. But and there's other ways and means that you can hide, because we know that cameras are everywhere. The big eyes in the sky. Just don't look up. Don't ever look up. What was the other movie that touched on that? Oh, The Accountant. Yeah, The Accountant. Uh, Wearable tech. But going dark. You know, there are times when you'll have to go dark. You'll have to maintain media silence. To be able to maneuver in this new world of information. Uh, Thank you. Right on. Uh, right. Yes. 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 And Auslander, look into this, man. There is a actual a box that the triads, the triads of China, the triads, the game. Hey, what's up, EMT? Right. Uh, there's this box that they wear that somehow scrambles the their face, or changes their face on the camera that's watching them. Weird shit, man. Weird technology, and they can basically walk around in that world of observation as somebody else, or as nobody. And we're talking about the criminal element of China, which still exists. You better believe it still exists. All right, Guardsman, you're back, sort of. Uh, so this whole technology thing is a two-sided sword. you know, Look at 4chan. I mean, the shit they're doing is fucking gangsta. Uh, yeah, I mean, the Japanese, they came up with a wearable suit that literally makes you invisible. Uh, you know, and it's all about point of view. So even better if it's technology. The digital eye is really, can be really easy to hack and confuse sometimes. You know, we've seen that with just simple freaking paint, just a paintball to a camera. Boom, disabled. Mm. It's they have to send a technician out to wipe the fucking screen, or wait for a rain to wash it away. Uh, I remember that meme
of the radar box, the solar powered police radar box they put out, it catches you, and some guy just shot it up with a paintball gun. There you go. uh, this is how realistic they can get. My video. Right on, Cheshire. Guys, check out Cheshire, man. I'll be dropping that knowledge. Same thing with Auslander. Same thing with all you guys, man. You guys are badass. You guys are more badass than I am. I just talk about it. You guys actually show it and present it, in a digestible fashion. So that's pretty cool. All right. Oh, we're down here. See, it's all about perception, right? Perception is deception. That's what I've learned. No, Charity, eat that. Eat that. Eat that, and you shall be fine. Trust me, it's a good deal. Here, yeah, here you go. Yep, enjoy. Okay, well, do without. Here we are, folks. Yes. Back at the war table. One of these days I'm going to show this table. It's a great table. An old 1950s drafting table. Fully, I can move it any which way I want. I can raise it up, down. Have you ever been sick? Well, have you? Good question. Some people have never been sick. But you know what? They will be. It happens to all of us. It's part of the human condition. We always go through things. We always get sick. We grow old. We die. It's naivety, yo, stuff's good. Occasional. Yeah. Okay. But back to the whole predatorial thing, and that's this age of information, right? It's now possible. The possibilities are nearly endless, and the tech is evolving, at amazing rates. The things that are possible now. Star Trek is it's over. We just about got warp speed here, y'all. Been sick of shit for a long time, right, Brother Rooster? There, it's you got to be able to deal with the shit. You got to be able to deal with it, and it's how you feel about it. It's how you wasn't in a bubble, was it? Yeah. Everybody's scared to fucking death, right? It's fear. Fear is a great motivator. We're seeing that it's working. Seeing that it's working. Yeah, a lot of friends I think they're gonna transfer our consciousness into machines and rule the earth forever. I don't know how it's gonna work, Bush. I really don't. Right, North Shore. Hey, in the future you will. Right, Cheshire. Yeah, heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff. And these are things that could be, might be, have been, or will be, or actually are. How's that work? The human mind is a hard thing to hack. We still have abilities that machines can never, I believe, never come to grasp with. They never can. They just can't. There's no way. And we invented mathematics. We invented language. We invented a way to talk to each other, to communicate with words, with sounds, with symbols now. Now we use, all kinds of manner of things. Light. We can communicate with light.
Yeah, right bush. That's it. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, Auslander. Take care. Uh, say hi to Homestead Oz for me. Wayne and Gene, and tell them give them my best. Uh, maybe I'll come over there. Yeah, right, Deathclaw. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I need to finish my project with you. Uh, that needs to be done. That needs to be completed by the end of the day, right? End of the work day. So I will work on that. That's going to be a doozy. So, but yeah. Yeah, Cheshire. Yeah, yeah, we're doing it all over again with memes, you know, and we convey so much more messages with that, don't we? Everything is implied now. So I mean, it's amazing what we can do. It is truly amazing. Uh, you know, I haven't seen dogs start talking or cats start talking or you know even the evolution of if we really actually came from ape. You know, I don't see apes actually evolving and talking and you know, yeah, they've got they're smart and they're witty and they can use sign language and stuff. But I mean, yeah, you don't see them, uh, you know, writing a dissertation or epic novel or writing some music. You know, dolphins, yeah, they do. They do talk. A lot of mammals in the water do talk. That is true, and they actually do convey messages of articulation. You know, for long miles away. So, you know, that's interesting. You know, that takes me back to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You know, so long and thanks for all the fish as all the dolphins leave. They fly off of the earth before it is destroyed. You know. Oh yeah, yeah, dogs. Yeah, if we came from apes, why do we still have apes? Uh, bees dance. Yeah. So but okay, yeah, yeah, there is communication in this world from other sentient beings, but nothing like we have achieved. Nothing like we have achieved. Um, is it something that we because of our limitations that could be a point because of our limitations in communication is how we evolved our communication. You know, a dog and a wolf in a pack, they bark and it's kind of emotional, but they have empathy. They have extreme empathy, which is kind of a form of telepathy. They can read each other's minds. They can feel intent. You know, so they know when they're on the hunt. Hey, go left, go right. I'm going for the kill. Back up. They all know this and do this. You know, and they're not talking. And we do the same thing. We all do the same thing. You know, you guys that have worked in any kind of teams know that okay, all right, I go this way, you go that way. You know, I button hook left, you button hook right. You know, that kind of thing. You know, this guy over here, he's gonna flank. He's gonna flank. This guy is gonna, you know, post freaking base of fire, and you know, we know that kind of stuff. Um, and you see football teams they do the same thing, but you know, a lot of animals, a lot of pack mentality animals, just they kind of communicate by intent. So pretty neat. Could it be that our form of communication is more arcane? So you could argue that, you know? I mean, when my dog comes in and just stares at me intently, you know? Yeah, I mean you've got that primal, but I really truly believe that primordial rage filled human needs to come up now. That's the one that needs to come up, and it's happening. It's gonna happen. It is. I mean, it's nothing like just going out there and just screaming a loud guttural fucking blood curdling scream. you know, that it just excites burns your blood and puts that fire in your belly and ignites the soul and the spirit. You know, there's power. There's power there. You know, that's the same power that we all share, especially when we're faced with this, you know, seemingly insurmountable odds. Oh God, they're doing everything. They're taking this and taking that, and their plans for this and their plans for that. They don't know what's coming. They think they got a handle on it. They just don't know. They just don't know. And that's my that's my take on it. You know, that's where I have hope. On vacation. An arcane price of evolution. Some folks can do it. Some folks can only do it with a dog. Some dogs can't do it. Yeah. It's kind of bred out of him. Out of him. My boyfriend said he is glad I'm in Ireland. I would be that one screaming at the who and marching. Yeah, right. We've done our foot with pork already. I'm on vacation. So yeah, maybe it's just maybe we're just playing the liars in wait ourselves. Maybe that's what it is. The sleeping giant has not awakened yet, and maybe it'll continue to sleep. But we all know, and they know too, when the sleeping giant wakes up, it's hungry and it must eat, and it's hungry for blood. Unfortunately, it doesn't care whose blood it is. Yeah, Joe. I mean, that's exactly that is exactly it. I mean, so profound a statement. Uh, that's exactly it, and that's uh, the tree must be fed. Yep. Uh, the bread and circus. That's how they're controlling us till duty calls. You know, but you know, I keep seeing these moments when the duty is to be called, and you know, it's like, is it war yet? No. Is it war yet? No. Is it war yet? No. That, Sean, is what we must do. Starve the government. If they're going to starve us, fine, starve them. I claim exempt. I'm going to claim exempt on my taxes. Everybody else should too. If millions of people did that, then there'd be a little change in rhetoric, wouldn't there? If you stop buying the products of the corporations. Yeah, right, Sean. Every day, never forget. Yeah, yeah. I mean, seriously, that's you want to do something that's nonviolent, you know, but very, 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 very useful is don't pay them. Don't buy their crap. Buy from only made in the USA, made from local, you know. Stop paying taxes. Yeah, I know. Stop. How do you do that? How do you do that? You know, taxes were only meant for the war effort and they were supposed to go away. You know, it was supposed to be absolved. But, you know, they said, hey, you know, we like this idea of constant money and enslaving people into their lives to pay for this bill. So why don't we just continue and then make it worse and then worse? And let's start an alphabet soup. And you know, hey, I mean that's serious. That's the only thing I see that will really drastically change our government. They knew it back in 1776 when they were getting overtaxed by the British. They said, okay, fine, we're gonna take your tea and dump it into the fucking in the drink, you know, in the Boston Harbor. You know, you like tea? Here you go. Not paying your fucking tax, your tariffs. Fuck that. You know, I'm still not really on board with that. But yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, Josh. Yes. But we have to make our own system. There are attempts, you know, you see that with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You know, but creating your own system of governance, your own system of payment, your own system of account you know accounting, checks and balances, justice, creating all those systems ourselves in our own communities where we're not beholden to the regime. Well, we're going to have notice then. We're going to be on notice. Well, yeah, Cheshire. Yeah. So there are ways and means to do this. So yeah, a total collapse of their system and the reemergence of our system. But everything can be exploited, right? Everything can be exploited, and even that too will find some way of they will find some way of trying to undermine it and exploit it. But hey, we build that in, where we just keep going. We keep doing it anyway. Everything goes that way. There's still guns in Australia. There's still guns in the UK. There's still guns in places where you're not supposed to have guns. Why is that? Well, because people find a way. They find a way. We're always going to find a way. They are few, we are many, and together we are smarter, bigger, stronger. We are bigger, stronger, and faster than them. Right, Cheshire. Just don't wear it. And it's kind of it cannot stop the signal. Yeah, can't stop the signal. Yeah, and the signal. I mean, Pandora's box has been opened. It's a long time ago. So we can use a lot to our advantage. And we have to understand their what they can do, and how we can counteract that. Is what are their capabilities, and how do we defeat that? How do we defeat their capabilities, and how do we keep our capabilities? Well, it's once you know the limitations, then you can exploit those. And everything has a limitation, especially this whole sheer numbers, especially this whole thing, this whole social media group, this whole Wi-Fi, the 5G, the system. For now, Guardsman, absolutely. Projectile and melee weapons. Everything's got a weakness. Yeah. And that's Art of War, Sun Tzu. A warrior, a good general makes his army invulnerable, and then goes and finds weakness in the enemy. Actually using knives to improve on lawns. Oh man. But their tactic of divide and conquer has worked rather well. Rather well. They have managed to get 30 to maybe 50% of the population of the world on their side, either by coercion, by fear, or just by plain fashion, I'll go along to get along kind of idea. But we can still influence that. They are winning. It's just started. That's true. It's just started. So, but they do believe that they can ramp everything up. So they have they think that they have it. They have the answer, and they think they have the confidence. Ignorance is bliss. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, that's true. Wow, not Cheshire. Sheeple. Of course they will. Of course they will. That's the whole gray man theory too. I'll go ahead and put on the mask and mix in with the people. Um, as as if you're going to be doing any kind of resistance work, you're going to have to know that. And that's what they do. That's what the SIA, the SIA and the FIBA, the FIBI. That's what they do. Yeah, right, Sean. They really don't. They really don't want to wake the sleeping giant. Yeah, right, Joe. That's true. I mean, but when would that time come? When would that time come? That's a good question. Really, really good question. Too late. Too late. In my story transmissions, the early days, the resistance, rose up 50,000 strong and was quickly obliterated. When they amassed and showed their numbers, when they became an entity, every now sticking out gets the hammer, right? But it's what's up, Klingon? Hey, friends, Nords, and countrymen, lend me your ears, for I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. That is a fact indeed, Sean. That is it, and that is a man defending himself as a victorious animal. Don't tread on me. None calculate super me. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, yeah, you want to really deal a blow. Don't pay your taxes. Find jobs and negotiate that you'll work under the table. Think about that. Hey, what's up, Kentucky Survival 76? Yeah, fear of death, fear of losing it all. Well, you get that's the idea of that's the definition of courage, is being scared shitless but doing it anyway. Fuck it. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Sean. A lot of places were already going crazy. Oh shit. Oh, we're getting close to my bedtime. Yes, it is getting close to my bedtime. You always pay my taxes. Yeah, you always pay your tax. We always do. They always find a way to take our money from us. We've been in a state of slavery for a very, very, very long time. We just right now we realize it. We now realize, oh shit, we're the slaves. Wow. Well, bingo. I don't know. What does bingo mean? Bingo. Hey, good job. Right on target. Yeah, Sean, we are. We're the world. The people of the world are pissed off, and the control believes that they can whip us into a frenzy and we can destroy ourselves. You never stop the enemy from destroying himself. If you're going to fight them, go ahead and let them do their thing. Dwindle their numbers. Let them dwindle their numbers, and then you can step in and take control. So that's what it's all about. And excuse me. They have a 17-step process that they're going through. 17 steps, and they're on 14 right now. Yeah, Cheshire. Right now they're working on eating our babies. That's what they've been doing for a while, actually, is eating our babies. The whole abortion thing. Now they've just let the they just lit the powder keg, with the whole Roe versus Wade thing. see what happens there, right? Got to have more riots, more divide and conquer, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I say, you know, that's a good idea is just fucking distance yourself from government, you know? Fuck it. Slow but steady strangulation by technology, allowing psychological and physical attacks on children, allowing our programs and divisions at a young age. Mental health is getting worse with kids. Bingo ammo means you're out of ammo. Okay. They're scared. They are scared. They are very scared, but they're trying to push their plan, you know, and rally the troops, if you will, and say, oh, everything's fine. I mean, because it's all about lies. So of course they're going to lie to each other. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, they need to just make everyone afraid enough to listen. But I think enough new gunners is got there first because of the threats of the plan of the backfire. Have you ever done a colon cleanse? Anyone? I like to throw a random question. Y'all please feel free to answer that one. Colon cleansing for me is going to visit my local Mexican restaurant and having some margaritas with my dinner and some extremely hot salsa. It's all because of a movie that is really good. Got here in the house, so 14 minutes custody. Politics Day. Well, I'm not talking about politics. I don't care. I don't care about the Dems and the Repubs. I think they're all compromised. So, you know, it's not politics anymore. We're not dealing with politics anymore. I take farter starters for that. We're not talking about politics anymore. What we're talking about is a worldwide domination and enslavement of all the people of the world. That's not politics. It's not always I'm out of. It's 1:30 or so, and I'm not, and it's not Sunday. Oh, okay. All right, cool. But folks, I do have to go to bed. I go to bed at 9 o'clock, and because I wake up early in the morning, get to work and do the things and make the money so I can buy the things and do the things, right? So, oh wow, they just disconnected me. All right, thank you very much, Blaine. Thank you for stopping by at Sunday Reflections, and thank you all for tonight. It's very good, very thought-provoking stuff. You know, yep. Good night, J Bale. Good night, Sean, Magic, Joe Morgan, definitely. So, Stuart. Yep, back to work. Get to work. Yes. Good night, Lori. Good night, Klingon Princess. Good night, everyone. And hey, happy Mother's Day. Good night, Bush Doctor, Rooster, Brother Rooster as well. Oh, yes, PAEMT. Yes, and allow for taxes. Right, EMT. Good night, F Home 2C. Happy Mother's Day, Auslander. Okay. I know it's only 10:30 in the morning. Right. Why am I going to bed? Yeah, right. Good night, Auslander. All of you, good night. And yeah. So just continue to train, continue to prep, continue to think. Because we all know that it's a mad world out there. So, that being said, happy Mother's Day and good night.